For institutions that are going to use this as a way to not welcome Black students, that is not an environment where those students would have been treated well to begin with. So I was the general counsel at Morehouse College at the time, and was involved in making decisions about sending kids home, sending faculty home. And so once we got home, I realized the world is falling apart and I feel more at peace than I had felt for a long time. So I didn't know, honestly, that I was burnt out till I realized something's wrong here if I feel more relaxed at home with two teenage boys in the middle of a pandemic than I do in my normal day to day. Someone's mother, father, grandfather, uncle went to this institution, and so they are given preference to attend these institutions. So that is still allowed, and that has always been allowed. So it's a real, just kind of, to me, slap in the face to say that we're not going to consider race, but we will consider your dad, your granddad, your great granddad attended this institution, and we are admitting you. And many times those admissions, those are, in my opinion, unqualified individuals. It's so critical to recognize the historic nature of what's happening right now, that this is the first time in American history where a current or former president has been charged criminally, and the prosecutor is a Black man, and the other individuals that are investigating him are Black prosecutors. I have practiced law for a little under 20 years at some of the biggest companies and biggest law firms. I've represented companies like Home Depot, Coca-Cola. And if no one's talking about this and no one's highlighting it, you're just going about, and you don't really realize until it's until smoke is coming out of the hood. You're like, oh, we got a problem now. Is to recognize that anything that they've experienced in their past, whether it be domestic violence or sexual assaults or any other things that happened in their life that may be considered traumas, and frankly anything, divorce, just a stressful lifestyle, that it doesn't define you. I am concerned about same-sex marriage because Clarence Justice Thomas has specifically referenced that as, let's go look at that now. Also for same-sex individuals to have sex. So sodomy in many states was illegal and was criminalized. So there was a decision in 2003 that prevented that from being criminalized. I think they may go back and look at that. He specifically referenced that as well. And then there's an older case around the ability for a married couple to use contraception.